Welcome everybody to our talk about design review. My team is the Zeiss Med team, and let me just introduce them to you. So it's our customer, it's Nicolas, it's Christina and Clara, and together with my project lead, it's Dora, and my team, Felix, Ahmed, Nika, Ben, Henry, Toby, and Natalia. We're currently building the Cataract Companion app, an application for elderly people to help them through the process of cataract. Oh, I see people coming, so let's have a look.
Hey Grandpa.
Hey Toby, how's university going?
University is going well, but currently I'm really busy because I'm working on this app for Zeiss. It's a cataract companion that helps patients throughout the whole cataract journey.
Okay, who or what is this cataract?
Well, cataract is an eye disease that typically older people get. But wait, actually I can show it to you. We have an education section in our app. So let's go to surgery preparation and to cataract education, and let's watch a video about cataract, right?
Age, a crystalline lens becomes thicker and less transparent, preventing light from passing through.
Yeah, so, well, let's stop it for now. You can return to it later. It remembers where you were. So as you heard, the lens getting cloudy, so it has to be replaced by an artificial lens.
As you just saw in the live demo, if the patient wants to learn more about cataract and how it's treated, he can access the educational section in our application. Here he'll find information about the surgery, the cataract disease itself, and the different types of lenses. Because our target user group has impaired vision, we've opted for images and videos as media elements rather than plain text.
So, what actually happens is someone diagnosed with cataract. So for now, the only way to cure cataract is the surgery. So before the surgery, a patient has to make certain decisions and preparations and also follow some instructions to recover faster and, fortunately, get his vision back. So today we will focus on surgery preparation phase, and that is where our application steps in. So let's take a look on activity diagram. On the first appointment, the patient gets a code to access our application and all its functionality. Before the surgery, he will have one more appointment to decide with which artificial lens he will be injected. And that's why he has to learn the differences between all the different lenses and also their cons and pros. He also completes lifestyle questionnaire to understand which daily activities are more important for him. If he has some questions, he can enter them for the next appointment with the doctor. And also he completes a checklist to be sure that he doesn't forget to do something really important. So on the appointment with the doctor, they discuss the artificial lens preference and choose the one for the operation. They also discuss all the questions and arrange the operation day. The only thing is left is to complete pre-operational checklist to ensure that nothing will go wrong.
Toby, I'm not quite sure if I got everything. Pepper, apartment, compete.
What? You can't read it? I can read it clearly, can't you?
No, not so good.
Well, maybe you should go to the doctor then and get your eyes checked.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm afraid you have cataract, but don't worry, I will explain. Did you take your eye drops? No? No problem. I'm afraid you have cataract, but don't worry, the cataract companion will explain everything.
Are you ready? Yes. Yeah, Toby, I'm so glad that you developed that app. I mean, I could not imagine to go through all that nightmare again.
Yeah, I think the app helps the patient a lot to reduce also the fear and uncertainty about the whole process they're going through. But since you have cataract, right, have you already thought about what type of lens you would prefer, and have you looked at our questionnaire in the app?
Actually, I did not, but
Yeah, let's do it now.
we can do it now. So, okay. Do you wear glasses? No. How much time do you spend on average on the computer? Actually, I'm a high-tech grandpa. How often do you drive? Not so much. At night, why is it important how much I drive at night?
Yeah, so you and your doctor will select a lens based on those results, right? So it's important because some lenses have different trade-offs, and for example, some lenses are not really good if you're driving a lot during night because they have halo and glare effects, for example, so you shouldn't select that kind of lens.
Okay, so I don't. Oh, here are the results. What are you doing with them?
Yeah, so you will sit down with your doctor, right, and you will discuss the different type of lenses and select one for you, but you can also go now to the education section and read up about the different type of lenses and their characteristics, and then already select a preferred lens you would like to have and be well prepared for your appointment.
Okay.
So now you've seen another feature of our application. The patient can complete the lifestyle questionnaire to help him figure out for what types of activities he needs his vision the most. The questionnaire itself consists of a variety of questions, like a scaling one, how many hours do you read every day, or a multiple choice one, or a simple binary yes or no question. Now, based on the results of the questionnaire, he can then make a preference for what kind of lens is best suited for him and his lifestyle. Now that we've taken a look at the different components of the analysis object model, let's look at it in its entirety. At the center of it is the patient, as he's the main user of our application. In addition to viewing the educational content and completing the lifestyle questionnaire, he can also record any personal questions that may come up and complete the tasks on the checklist, which are customized for each appointment. The appointments are, of course, with the patient and the doctor or one of the medical staff, where they decide on a lens and perform their surgery in the end. In the future, the medical staff will have access to their own application where they can monitor the patient's progress.
Let's now have a look at the different subsystems of the Cataract Companion. So at the center of our application is actually the patient application. It contains all the components that you've already seen, the educational content, the task lists, and the questions the patient has. The data provider serves those components with data. And what's particularly interesting about this data provider is that we implemented the bridge pattern here. So this will allow us to include a server-side application at a later stage. But why do we want a server-side application? We want to store our data persistently across several clients, and we want to allow the clinical personnel to adjust the application to the very specific needs of the individual patient. And this will be possible in the client application. So what's the current status? So far, we've implemented the education material, we've implemented the patient question, the lifestyle questionnaire, and the checklist. We're happy, or we're looking forward to implement the IOL simulator, the medication planner, and the visual conflict questionnaire that will allow our patients to evaluate their vision within their smartphone application. Thank you, and now we are ready for your questions.
Thank you very much to the team. I'm personally very impressed. I think it's very nice, just in terms of design and especially in terms of understanding what happens for the patient. I think you did a great job in really understanding what are the needs of the patient and what the relationship between the patient and the surgeon is. And this is really the key in this project, I would say. I have one question. So you said you implemented the patient questions, I don't think we saw it in the presentation, but is it, so what form did you choose in the end? How does the patient enter the data, enter these questions?
So as the patient has limited vision, we decided to record the question. So the patient is able to click record, and we record the button and add it to his questions. And then at the later stage, the doctor can look at them and they can answer them together.
Have you looked into transcribing the questions? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yes.
then in the end, it's like patient speaks and the surgeon can read.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, I just wanted to say thank you very much. I was also very impressed with the presentation. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.